Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Cohn and Krueger. Wait. There it is. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We weren't here last week. Took the week off. It was a short week. We alternate channels weekly. So next week we'll be on Larry's channel. This week's show is brought to you by Mint Mobile. At Mint, their favorite word is no. No contracts, no monthly bills, no overages, no hidden fees, no BS. Ditch overpriced wireless and their jaw-dropping monthly bills, unexpected overages, and hidden fees. Plans start at $15 a month at Mint. Make the switch at mintmobile.com/cone. That's mintmobile.com/cone. Upfront payment of $45 required. It's the equivalent of $15 a month. Limited time new customer offer for first 3 months only. Speeds may slow above 35 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Tax and fees extra. See Mint Mobile for details. I think this is the perfect segue for what we're talking about today. Mint Mobile making its competitors nervous because it can do their job for much cheaper. Which brings me to the 49ers. Larry, do you think Brock is nervous? Do you think Brock is watching Mac Jones go on this little run right now and thinking, uh-oh?
You know what? I think he probably is feeling like I should get in there. I should get in there. I might need to get in there. That would be that's probably
isn't that what he was thinking in Jacksonville against Jacksonville?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he should be thinking, I don't know if he should be thinking that, but I'll say this, Mac Jones is playing really well in this offense, and he does look like a hand-to-glove fit for this offense, which was what was said going into that 21 draft. I didn't buy it then. I should have bought it. I didn't. But I'll say this, he looks really good now. And if the way he played in LA is the way he's going to play, yeah, there's going to be a quarterback competition for sure.
I would be nervous if I were him. And because Mac doesn't have to be as good as Brock. Mac just has to show that he can run the offense as well as Brock for a lot cheaper. And through 3 games, he has shown just that. Like he hasn't shown he's a better quarterback than Brock because there's things Brock can do that Mac can't. Right. But at least for now, he's playing better than Brock. And he's doing it for what? I can't do the math in my head, but it's just a tiny little fraction of what Brock's getting paid. Anytime someone shows that they can do your job for a fraction of your salary, it's got to make you nervous. Got to.
I mean, these things don't really have anything to do with each other, right? It's like the Niners made their decisions and about contracts independent of Mac Jones. Mac Jones's career is independent of Brock Purdy's contract. But now they're a combo platter because they're on the same team. But the bottom line on this is that Mac Jones played very well. He's a good processor. He played a very clean game, very mistake-proof, free game. And that's really his advantage. If you say, does Mac have an advantage on Brock? Brock's got an advantage on Mac. He knows the offense better. He moves better. But Jones's advantage on Brock is that he doesn't take as many shots down the field outside the numbers as Brock does, but he's taken a better care of the football. And that's a vitally important thing in professional football, is taking care of the ball. So I would say that's what Mac's got on Brock. He's taken better care of the ball.
Prize Picks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 for playing. Use promo code COHN, COHN, and download the app now. Yeah, and I think what's interesting is that this situation isn't going away. Like, Max signed through next season, and we know that the Niners made a big commitment to Brock Purdy, but they can get out of this contract relatively pain-free after next season. So it seems like these two quarterbacks are going to be linked, and if Brock gets injured, throws a bunch of picks, and everyone's going to, Mac will be waiting, and Mac will need to play well and stay healthy too. They could go back and forth, but at the end of 2026, it seems like the Niners will have a decision to make.
Oh, it's going to be before that, Grant, because you're saying at the end of next year. And I understand exactly what you mean because they've got Mac under contract for next year. But Don't you think after Mac, it looks to me like Mac's going to get an extended run here. We know Daniel Jones is the guy in Indy. These are reclamation project quarterbacks. I think when the league sees Daniel Jones do his thing, and if Mac continues to play the way he's playing, the 49ers are going to get a very attractive offer this offseason going into next year. and they're going to have to decide what's more important or what's more valuable, I guess. Mac, at $7 million for 26, and having a number 2 quarterback who you can win with, or whatever he's going to bring in trade.
Or, depending on how Mac does down the stretch, they could trade Brock, which again would make me nervous. I know Brock Purdy has a no trade clause in his contract, but if the Niners go with Mac, he would probably request a trade. So look, it's been 3 games, and I'm getting a little excited.
We're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, things are happening. It's exciting, but
things
a
move
lot of things
fast in the NFL.
I just feel like Brock, if he's sitting there, he's got nothing to do. He's got a bunch of idle moments. Maybe his mind wanders down into the future of the potential outcomes that he could be facing that are completely out of his control right now.
The best news I've seen this week is when we went to practice on Monday, Brock Purdy was not practicing. If Brock Purdy's ever going to get right this year from that toe, he can't practice. He can't it's not just like, well, just don't play in the games and you'll be fine. No, you got to get him off his toe, off his feet, not at practice. And, it's going to kill him. I don't know how he's going to do it. He's such a competitive guy. He wants to be out there so bad. But I mean, if you're really going to shut him down for an extended period of time, and Brian Baldinger said it today. He said, hey man, I'd ride the hot hand. I would too. I'd go with Jones for the next month and I'd let that toe quiet down. But I mean, is Brock going to be on board with that? I mean, this is going to test people's patience, and the person most notably is Brock.
Yeah, I mean, why did Brock play in that game against Jacksonville? He clearly wasn't 100% healthy. I think that's fair to say.
Yeah.
Either he rushed back or the team rushed him back, or both. Is it because Mac won that surprising game against division rival Cardinals and Brock said, you know what, let's end this right now? Or was it the 49ers saying we can't beat the Jaguars without Brock? We will never know. But if Mac beats the Buccaneers this Sunday, my goodness, I think Brock's palms will get a little sweaty, just a little clammy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you think, and I don't know what you've said about this, but we, as you said, we don't have the answers. Mm-hmm. But if you ask me, what do I think happened? I think Brock played himself, and John and Kyle said, okay. I don't think they said, get out there. I think he said, I want to get out there. I want to lead my team. I want to be the guy. And I don't think it was a smart decision on his part. I think he needs to rest, and that's not what he wants to do right now. But I think his body's betraying him.